Hey guys, what's cracking? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're gonna be talking about Shopify dropshipping, and I basically created this course, this two-part training series where I literally explain everything that I feel like you need to know as a beginner to go from where you're at right now, assuming you haven't made any single dollar or any sale online, to at least knowing some knowledge about dropshipping and potentially even going up to making up to 10k per month in profit. So this is what I want to do for you in this video. I want to show you everything that you need to know to have massive success in 2019 when it comes to Shopify dropshipping, alright? And if you are new to my channel, welcome to my YouTube channel. And on my YouTube channel, we talk a lot about e-commerce, Shopify strategies, dropshipping, spirituality, personal development, and anything to help you take your life and your business to the next level. So if you are interested in actually learning more about yourself and trying to become the best possible motherfucking human that you possibly can be, I highly recommend you to hit the subscribe button below. And let's get right into the video, right? It's gonna be really fun and exciting today. So firstly, I wanna talk about number one, why you should listen to me, my experience with dropshipping. So here's the cool thing, alright? When it comes to online businesses, I've tried many online businesses in the past. I started my first online Instagram business and it didn't work so well for me. I went on to sell power banks. I went on to, sell sleeping masks on Amazon, and I failed a ton of business before eventually starting Shopify dropshipping, which was my fourth business when I was 17 years old. So I started Shopify dropshipping when I was 17 years old. That was over 2 years ago, and right now I'm turning 20 soon. I'm 19 turning 20. And my experience with Shopify dropshipping might be wonder why should you listen to me, right? So personally, you can see on the top right corner on the screen, that's my Shopify screenshot of one of my store, right? It did over 2.7 million in revenue. The profit margin wasn't that great. It's under, I think it's around 7-8% for this store. But you can trust in knowing that I actually have the experience when it comes to dropshipping, and actually I've generated over $3 million plus in sales because I have other stores as well. And the next question that you will probably be wondering if right now you're a complete newbie, can I still make money dropshipping as a complete newbie in 2019? The answer is yes, you can. Dropshipping is still working. I'm still doing it daily, and I'm still making money daily on my stores, making quite a bit of revenue. We did like 10k yesterday. So yes, it's a business model that is still working in 2019. Are people still making money Are people still making money with Shopify dropshipping? Obviously, yes, I'm still making money. Tons of friends are making money. So many friends are crushing it right now. What are the possibilities with dropshipping? So you might be wondering, why should we start an online dropshipping business? And here's my answer to you, okay? The thing with dropshipping is it's such a cool business model because you don't need to hold any, inventory. You don't need to buy any products in bulk. And the very cool thing is, I see it almost at a rite of passage to be able to help me build bigger businesses, 8-9-figure brands in the future that I'm gonna scale massively. So it's an amazing business model to accumulate as much cash flow, and once you have built a lot of cash flow for your business, that's when you can start to look into bigger projects that you want to work on making then in this universe. Alright, so it's a very good source of income stream, very good and relatively simple way to make money. And once you make a lot of money, you can use the money to work on meaningful projects. And that's basically how I see dropshipping. I see it as a vehicle to help me serve the world and make the world a fucking amazing, better place. Alright, so what to expect in the coming years with dropshipping? Because I'm sure many of you guys probably heard oh, dropshipping is dying, dropshipping is getting saturated, Facebook ads price is getting up, whatever, all this kind of things. Yeah, that's 100% true, by the way. And what to expect in the coming years with dropshipping? I believe number one, consumers in general are becoming more and more conscious. So if you are not selling the best quality products that are actually serving the world, and it's a net positive product in the impact that it's doing on the world, then you probably won't last in the game. That's the first thing, right? And people are also just becoming more aware of this scams, this false advertising, this I would say misleading advertising. People are starting to be aware that, oh my god, so many companies, especially so many shady dropshippers, they don't do things the right way. They scam their customers, they don't ship out the products, and all these horrible business practices are definitely gonna go down because people are becoming more awakened. People are increasing their level of consciousness at a large in society, at a collective, if you want to say it like this. People are starting to wake up. So definitely shitty products are not gonna work that well, and Product quality, having a solid branding is definitely going to be emphasized in the coming years as well, I believe. And in terms of Facebook ads, ad costs and stuff like that, I believe that, you know, the ad cost is going to increase maybe a little bit more, but eventually it's going to stabilize. And to be honest, it never really affected me that much. People are saying that, oh, CPMs are increasing, but to be honest, it never really affected me that much. Moving on to the next point, which is what you can expect from this video. If you're a beginner dropshipper, you never made a dollar online, or you're an intermediate dropshipper making $1,000 a day, this video is going to be highly valuable for you, because firstly, we're going to talk about the skill set required, which I feel like you need to absolutely master to have success in your life, in business in general. Product research and the product selection process, and the criteria to look out for in your product selection process. Advertising platform to use, you know, whether you're using like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, or Google ads, like kind of breaking down those platforms and my experience with them. How to make high converting image or video creatives for advertising, as in particular Facebook ads, because, you know, most of us use Facebook ads over here. If you're a beginner, I'm gonna explain it to you later, so don't worry about it. Creating a high converting website and how you can actually create a high converting website. And also gonna be talking about suppliers, you know, the legality of dropshipping, hiring your first VA, automation, critical mindset tips in the second part of the video. So right now you're watching the first part, alright? Let's get into the first point, which is how does dropshipping even work? If you're a real complete newbie and you're watching this video, maybe, you know, dropshipping is something that you heard recently. So basically what dropshipping is, it's a retail fulfillment method where a store doesn't even keep the product it sells in stock, alright? So you don't hold any inventory, and you can just sell products, and your supplier will ship out the product to your customer, so you don't hold or touch any product, which is freaking awesome. So instead, when a store sells a product, your store basically, you purchase the item from this like third party, you know, this like third party AliExpress or like whatever platform you're using, and have it shipped out directly to the customer as a result. The merchant, which is you, never sees or handle the product, right? So basically you can see this like really shitty image that I've drawn below. You advertise the product using like Facebook ads or something, and then your customer is like, wow, so cool, I saw your product, you know, your product is doing it's really nice, I want to buy the product. And then they buy the product, of course, and you order from supply. Normally we use AliExpress, and what the supplier do is your supplier basically ship the product out secretly without any branding from your supplier, from your, you know, supplier original website or whatever. And you can even request for your logo if you want to brand your store, right? So it's pretty cool, right? So that's how basically dropshipping works, really quick. Moving on to the next slide, which is the skill set required if you want to become successful with dropshipping, right? These are the key elements which I found to be really, you know, really resonate with me, and I think that have really gotten me success. And after starting multiple successful multi-millionaires, friends, and all these people who are really successful in Shopify, dropshipping, and life in general, I noticed that they have this particular, you know, critical mindset elements that help them become successful. And number one is persistent, right? So I noticed that a lot of people who are successful, they are persistent. I mean, they're really super persistent. Like they really don't give up. You know, people who are successful, they seriously don't freaking give up. They just don't give up, right? And this is something that you definitely need to cultivate if you want to win or be successful in life, is to not give up in anything that you do. Number two, patience. When you're not making any money, you still have the ability to look at the long-term vision of where you're trying to go and not being too attached to the current day-to-day result. And even if you're not making any money in your first year of internet marketing, in your first year of running a business, you should be cool with it as well, right? You shouldn't let that affect you so much, because, you know, you should look at the long-term game and be very focused, right? Having the discipline to do the work day in and day out, even when you don't feel like it. Trust me, I didn't feel like making this video because I haven't slept yet. It's like 10 AM right now. I've been working all night. I haven't slept yet. I didn't feel like making this video. But you gotta have the discipline if you want to be successful. And you gotta have a growth-oriented personality as well, which means that you gotta be constantly thinking of ways to improve your life, your business. And it's not just a strategy. It's literally like a mindset that you need to ingrain into your personality. If you wanna have lots of fun, lots of amazing experiences, and you want to live a meaningful life, you need to absolutely have a growth-oriented personality. If you are one of those guys who are just, I'm too lazy, I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna be here, it's cool, it's comfortable, 100% it's fine, but at the same time, you're just not gonna be as much fulfilled as you possibly can be, and you also probably will not be able to become as successful as you can be. So having a growth-oriented personality, extremely important when you become successful, right? And here are the core elements that I find a very successful intermediate full-time dropshipper that is probably making around $10,000 a month have in common. And this is basically for you to kind of see whether or not dropshipping is for you. And I just kind of, you know, list down the elements, the you know, the attributes of someone who's making $10,000 per month, because I know that that's like a benchmark for a lot of people. If you can make $10,000 per month, $10,000 a month, then you can quit your job, you can travel, you can do all this cool stuff. So basically, once you have all these things in place, you know, the probabilities of you making 10 grand a month, you know, it's there. You know, I'm not saying you're gonna do it, but these are just the key elements that I noticed, the skill set that a successful dropshipper have in common. So these are something they can take. Number one, complete understanding of the business model from A to Z, right? If you want to become successful, it's no doubt that you gotta know how to actually run a business properly, how to source products, how to find amazing products, how to actually run proper Facebook ads, how to scale your business from A to Z. Good at picking products to sell. You must know what kind of products is trending, what kind of products is seasonal, what kind of products is hot, what kind of products is a problem solver, what kind of products is actually gonna make a positive net outcome in the world. Alright, gotta understand what the the good selling products and those products that you shouldn't touch, right? Great in copywriting and understand sales psychology, understand how people work, understand how the psychology of the collective operate, right? And once you understand, you can pretty much do everything. So you gotta have a little bit of understanding of evolution and stuff as well. But that's quite a widely that's quite a broad topic. And you gotta understand how Facebook ads work, definitely, because if you are gonna be running Facebook ads, which I assume that you're gonna be doing to make $10,000 a month consistently, month in and month out, you gotta understand how Facebook ads work, knowledge of the platform, and the basic scaling strategies required to become successful, right? You gotta understand, basic scaling strategies, which I kind of share on my website, on my YouTube channel, and you can watch those if you're interested. You gotta know how to create good advertisements as well, whether it's like video ads or image ads, right? You gotta know how to create those good advertisements and understand how to build a high converting website that people naturally feel inspired to trust. And once you have that in place, then the next step is probably starting to learn how to outsource and automate a business if you really want to scale beyond 7 figures, right? So you could probably get to 6 figures just doing everything yourself, and multiple 6 figures even. But if you wanna generate up to 7 figures and beyond, then you gotta start building a team, right? So these are basically the skill set required. I'm gonna move on to the next slide, which is right now if you're super new and you don't know jack shit about dropshipping, or maybe you do, right? Maybe you do know what dropshipping is, and you're a beginner, newbie, whatever. Then this probably isn't the first dropshipping video you watch. You need to make a decision right now. If this is something that you want to commit for the next 6 months of your life before carrying on, right? And here's why I feel this is gonna be the most important slide and most important part of video that you ever freaking watch, right? Don't continue watching this video if you're unsure about this. Otherwise, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be extremely miserable within the next 6 months. You'll just be another typical on-the-fence information addict that stays stuck. As Jim Rohn said famously, indecision is the greatest thief of opportunity. Because if you are not being decisive in your life and you don't really know if this is for you, this is not for you, and you're just dabbling around, that's literally the worst place to be, right? You either want to just like hop on and just be like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go all in 100%. Even if I don't make it, screw it, right? I don't care, but at least I know I'm going all in 100%. That's when you're gonna find happiness, fulfillment, and you're actually gonna make the money, get the results to be able to live the kind of lifestyle that you want to live. Right now, I want you to pause the video and think about this seriously and make a vow to yourself whether or not you want to, number one, go through a ton of failures, make plenty of mistakes, lose a lot of money, work plenty, 10, 12 hours a day, like every single day, and through all the pain, finally experience the success, the freedom, the lifestyle, and the impact on the world that you dream about every single night before going to sleep, right? This is literally the breaking point for you. On maybe the second thing that you can do right now is to explore other business models and find something that resonates with your soul and relentlessly pursue that business model until you start achieving success. Or the worst case scenario, not that bad actually, go through the traditional typical 9 to 5 road that have been carved for you by society, and that's all up to you. It's all in your power to choose. Right now, literally, I want you to pause the video, think about it. What do I really want? Is this really for me? And then make a freaking vow and jump on it if that's for you. Otherwise, don't watch the video. It's pointless for you to watch the video and absorb more information. Why would you want to watch a video if you're not gonna take action on it? Alright, cool. So 1 second, make the decision. Cool, you there? Cool. We're gonna move on to the next slide. Alright, which is the different type of dropshipping stores. Alright, so there are mainly 3 kind of dropshipping stores, and the first one is a general store. Second one, niche store, followed by a one product store. I'm sure you guys, if you actually watch dropshipping content on YouTube, you probably understand what these three different stores are. By the way, I always recommend people to start with a general store because it's the best for testing products quickly. You can find out what niche or product work, and once you find out what work, you can actually build a niche or a one product store of it, right? And it's probably the best option available for beginners because it's extremely simple to set up and it's great for finding your first winning product. Whereas for niche store, I wouldn't actually recommend it for starting up because chances are you wouldn't know what niche work, and when you don't know what niche work and you actually just spend money into any niche that you're trying to build, you just end up losing money and you don't even know what you're doing. And I see so many beginners fall into this trap. Whereas for a general store, you can test out like 10 different niche at once without actually investing so much money into them. So yeah, that's my opinion, right? However, a niche store is great for branding and improving profitability if you know what you are doing, but most of you guys don't. Moving on to the last one, which is a one product store. And for a one product store, I would say that this is an advanced strategy and I wouldn't recommend for any beginners at all. Sure, it's great for making a product work here and there, but it's not necessary because for me, I find that using a landing page with a strategy that I'm about to share with you guys in the future, kind of like works similar to a one product store as well. And it's something that you might want to look into once you found several winners on a general store. Once you actually have developed the skill set of what it takes to become successful with Shopify dropshipping, then sure, maybe look into a one product store to improve your use it as a platform to be able to brand and maybe do something out of it, do something cool out of it. But if you're new, I'll just highly recommend you start a general store because you can definitely find a winning product through a general store and you just need to build a website and everything. It's so easy from there on because a winning product will always be a winning product. It doesn't matter whether it's on a niche store or one product store, right? So we're gonna move on to the next slide, which is the product selection process. Alright guys, so we're gonna kind of go through my product selection process a little bit, and I'm gonna be kind of showing you guys the platforms that I use for product research so you know exactly how I use those platforms, so maybe you can apply into your business as well, right? So I believe this is gonna be super duper valuable for you guys because I know that these are the stuff which like no one actually shows you your product research process unless you are a little bit dumb like me. I'm just like super transparent when it comes to sharing strategy. I just love to show you guys what's actually working for me right now. So how I normally do product research with Facebook, which is the first platform that I'm gonna be showing you guys when it comes to product research, is when it comes to using Facebook to do my product research, it's really simple. I just log into Facebook, and every single day, every single day I pretty much use Facebook. Just kind of scroll through it and then see what's like the ads that's been delivered to me. So that's very important, number one. Just scrolling through Facebook and looking at the ads, and right now you can see there's this website called Patrick Adair Design, and it's basically a website that you can it's like an e-commerce brand that allows you to customize glow rings, which are pretty cool. And what I will do is whenever I look at an ad, I'll firstly like the video, I'll give it a heart or whatever, and then leave any random comment, right? This is so awesome, right? So just leaving a comment, and the reason why I actually leave a comment on any ad that says sponsored over here, so basically a sponsored post is an advertisement, is Facebook will actually send me more ads that are similar to those ads that I actually engage with. And it's a bonus if you actually go to the website because Facebook will recognize you as someone who view content, which is basically someone who is engaged with the platform itself. So they will deliver you more ads because people who actually target you, people who actually want customers to go on their site will target you because you're actually one of those guys who go to the site. And it's a bonus if you can purchase product from the store as well. But that's not something that I'll do, but you can do that if you wanna actually buy something that you like. So yeah, we're on this website, and then that's what I do. Alright, just scrolling through Facebook and seeing what kind of products that I might ideally wanna sell, and sometimes you get really amazing product. So assuming you are a beginner drop shipper, that's what I would do. And if this is a little bit confusing to you, I highly recommend you to watch my other YouTube videos. And this is probably gonna make more sense for you if you are already someone who actually started a dropshipping store. So we're gonna kind of scroll through and see more ads, and maybe show you guys, okay, cool, for example, no, it's an ad, so funny. And this is not an e-commerce product ad, and we're gonna, okay, cool, blah blah blah. And as you can see, I have a lot of all this news feed about like cool stuff. And then we have this really cool ad, which is a car reel, this brand called Car Reel. I actually like the ad in the past. So basically, you can see this is a great product, and that's basically one of the ways I do my product research, to find potential products that I want to sell. Because when it comes to doing product research, I want to always make sure that on the right you can see I have this thing called the product selection criteria. I want to make sure that number one, I will ask myself, how does this product help to make the world a better place? If me selling this product, what pain point does it solve in our day-to-day life? But it's very important for me to know that, you know, this product is actually doing more good than bad in this world, in every single step of the product creation process, where even it's like the manufacturing, you know, I will look at the product and see, okay, cool, is there any like plastic? What if it harms, like, you know, sea animals and stuff? I literally look at every single thing before like factoring whether I want to make this product. Because for me right now, in a point where I only want to sell something that I really believe in, or maybe not really believe in, but something that I know is going to help the world and it's going to be a net positive. At least that's for me. For you, it could be different though. But when it comes to product selection, that's just how I see it. You know, I want to make sure that the product I sell actually makes the world a better place. That's one. Make sure that, you know, it can he has some kind of like pain point that is solved in our day-to-day life, so that it actually has a higher perceived value, and your target audience might wanna will be able to resonate with the product more, and will might wanna buy your product. So that's some key. Is this product hard to find in retail stores? That's a very powerful question from a marketing perspective, because if it's a product that can be found in other retail stores like Walmart, 7-Eleven, any kind of like retail mini-mart stores, then chances are it's not gonna be so good. Because if it's hard to find in retail stores, then people are gonna look at the product and be like, oh my god, I never seen this stuff in Walmart before, I never seen this on eBay, I never seen this on Amazon, this is amazing. And chances are it's gonna increase the chances of them impulse buying, because you're targeting a lot of impulse purchases when it comes to dropshipping. Is this product being sold by other dropshippers? This is a good question, because you are in a way testing the saturation of the product. So if a product has been sold by other dropshippers, then you know in a way that it could be working. But here's the caveat, right? When you look at products that have been sold by other dropshippers, sometimes if it has been sold by too many dropshippers, it means that the product is saturated. Whereas if it has been sold just by a few dropshippers and they are kind of doing well with it, that could mean that you could hop on the trend and sell a product, or that could also mean that, you know, it's a product to kind of like get away from. So you gotta actually, in a way, develop your gut instinct to know when a product is good to sell, when a product is not good to sell. And this is not something that I can kind of just transfer over to you through the camera screen. This is something that you actually need to go out and test yourself, to actually gain the experience and the knowledge inside your heart, inside your gut, inside your brain, to know whether a product is gonna work or not. Okay, is it possible to build a brand around this product, right? And that will serve the world in a positive way. I like to ask myself these kind of questions, right? Is it possible to build a brand of this particular product, and will that brand that I build in the future, if this product works really well, serve the world in a positive way? And if it does, welcome to the crib. I don't know why I say that. If it does, good job. You might have a good chance of making this product work. Is there a big enough audience to market and scale this product? And this is a really powerful question as well. And if there is a big enough audience to scale and market this product, then, well, great job, you know, because if you're selling a product to a really small niche, like I always see, you know, like recently my product researcher have been selling me a lot of products in the electrician niche. Basically, you know, people fix wires and stuff, and I'm just like, no, we don't want to sell this product because the niche is just too small. I really want to look at products which has a massive market, like the kitchen, cooking, beauty, but I don't really sell beauty, home decor and stuff like that. Basically, you can sell the products to a lot of people if you really want to make a product work and scale it to between 6 and 7 figures, right? Does it make sense for customers to buy multiple units of this product that I'm selling? This is a very good question that you can ask yourself as well. Because if a customer actually would love to buy the product, buy multiple units of the product that you're currently selling, then your AOV is gonna be really skyrocket high. Then if your AOV is skyrocket high, chances are you will be able to actually make more money and scale more harder with Facebook ads. So that's a good point, very good one. All right, let's move on to the next platform, which is Thief. I kind of just, you know, bounced from Facebook to like talking about product selection, so it's kind of my bad, you know. I should kind of plan the structure right. But anyway, I want to show you guys this thing called Thief Supply Dropship, and it's like $1 a month, you know. And I actually use this platform to find a product that generated me over 300k in revenue before. So I don't know why I'm actually sharing this platform, because I found a winning product that generated over 300k in revenue. So what am I doing to myself? I don't know. But anyway, this is for you guys. I love you guys. So please subscribe to my channel. If you want more of this free content, go subscribe right now, hit a like and leave a comment right now. Let me know how much you love me. Alright, so with this platform, how I actually do product research is I just kind of scroll through the platform and see what are these potential winning products that are out there. For example, oh my god, this posture alignment cross center is so cool. So recently, this posture alignment thing had just been super huge. So for example, I just found something that caught my attention, right? So basically when I use a platform like this, using the specific product selection criteria that has already been ingrained in my subconscious, I'll just look at the stuff and whichever captured my attention, I'll click on it. So for example, I didn't really think much, but this posture alignment cross center just captured my attention because number one, this posture therapy, back therapy thingy, has been popularized by Gabriel St. Germain, and it's just so amazing that it actually helps people correct their posture through a product. So this is something that I believe is useful, gonna serve the world in a positive way. It's a net positive in the world, right? And it's actually solving a massive pain point, massive market audience, so instantly when I saw something related to posture, I'm like, man, cool, we're gonna look at it, we're gonna double check it, we're gonna go to AliExpress, look at the product and see whether or not we can sell it. Okay, so if we can go on AliExpress and see, what I always like to do is I would look at the listing itself, and on AliExpress, super cool and super easy. I always like to kind of scroll, look at the image, see whether it's good. If there's nice image, maybe I'll sell it, maybe not. And here's a little trick that I use on AliExpress. I always go down to the seller's recommendation list and then look at the different products which has been recommended by the AliExpress itself. So for example, you can see this product definitely has gotten a lot of sales. This product is definitely doing really well, but the only downside of this product, the rating sucks. So I believe this product is not exactly a good one. The ratings are 4.2 stars, which is not that great. I ideally want to sell a product which has at least 4.6, 4.7 stars and above, so I know it's a good product. But anyway, normally I like to look at the related products and see what are the other products which actually got quite a good amount of sales volume, and then kind of like look at what I want to sell as well. So this is the kind of tip that I do. Maybe I'll just click on this to see, kind of like look around. So this is something they can do to find new potential winning products. Alright, so let's move on to the next one, the next platform. Let's see what's the next platform. Next platform is CommerceFit. So here's a very cool thing about this platform called CommerceFit, right? So basically CommerceFit is a spy tool that you can use for, especially if you're an intermediate dropshipper watching this video. This is gonna be extremely relevant to you, because if you're new, you probably be like, what the heck is this shit, right? So if you're an intermediate dropshipper, there's basically this platform called CommerceFit, COMMAFEED.com. And what it does, it just basically saves down all your competitors' websites, so you can literally every single day go into this platform and look at what all your competitors are launching day and day out. So it's so cool because you have this one platform and it's so simple. Just input the competitor's website and then you can see what are they launching every single day. You can just like, oh my god, this is yo-yo, this is blah 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 for cats. I want to test this. And once you actually find something that interests you, captures your attention, same process, go on AliExpress, look for the product and find related products and see whether or not you want to sell any of them, right? So how you can do is you can basically to actually input a product into this website, all you need to do is really simple. So for example, right, you can just click on whatever, let's think of a website, okay, cool, inspireuplift.com. Say for example, you want to buy on this website called inspireuplift.com, right? It's a really big dropshipping website, by the way. So you click on, you type, you subscribe, and then type in / the website name, / collections - all.atom, and you click save, and then boom, the website is there. Okay, cool, and then that's it. That's all you have to do. It's really simple, really easy stuff. No excuses to not get it done. And then you just click on that, and then they will load up all the products that has been launched recently by Inspire Uplift. So that easy. Okay, that's how you use the platform CommerceFit, and you can use it to find potential winning products. And the next one, AliExpress, I kind of explain to you guys. And also the last one, which is this buy tool called CommerceFit, which I kind of use for my dropshipping store, and I share with my product research team. But this is something that you as a beginner probably wouldn't actually be interested in because it's a really expensive one. It's $149 a month. But if you are like a intermediate advanced dropshipper and you have money to spare, then this is a spy tool that you kind of can look into. But I just thought, why not share with you guys, because this is something I've been using recently, and I just basically share with you guys literally everything that I do in e-commerce. And what I do with this platform is I just look up the ads, right? And you can see with these ads, they have like million of views. They will show you all these ads with million of views, and basically they will just give you free winning products and then try to make it work yourself, maybe through a better marketing angle. Don't steal their videos though, it's not ethical and it's probably not gonna work for you as well. But with this particular strategy, you can actually find, oh, the apps are so sexy though. Oh, so I like it. Come apps, bro. I want to get the apps as well. Maybe I want to buy this product. No, not really. But basically, it's a sauna vest, and I don't think it actually works. I think it's kind of bullshit, but it's kind of cool. People like it, right? So it's a, yeah, it's an aspire that I use. So the second point that I want to make is, it doesn't matter which platform you use for product research, as long as you see a product that fits in the product selection criteria, it could be a winning product. And it doesn't matter if the product is on AliExpress or even something you saw on the streets. That sounds ridiculous, but that's true as well. If you saw something on the streets and you think it might work, and actually I heard this from another YouTuber, another Shopify dropshipping YouTuber called Sebas Bedoya, and he said one of his winning products literally saw it while he was walking on the streets. So imagine you're walking in the streets and you see something that might work. Don't restrict yourself, right? Just go and look at the product on AliExpress, see whether if there's a listing on AliExpress with the same product, and if you want to go and sell it, right? Don't be afraid, and don't limit yourself when it comes to product research. You can literally find products from literally anywhere, from any online website, from any retail stores, from Walmart, from whatever. Don't limit yourself, that's my point, alright? Moving on to the next slide, which is advertising platform, and what I actually recommend when it comes to advertising platform and how to use them. So there are basically two different main advertising platforms to look at. One is Facebook ads. Second one is Google ads or Instagram influencers. So there's basically three, not two. Okay. When it comes to using Facebook ads, here's my take on it. Facebook ads and Instagram ads, because Facebook ads and Instagram ads, they are literally owned by Mark Zuckerberg. You guys know? You guys heard of him? Probably did. I hope so. And what is a Facebook ad, you might wonder. So basically what a Facebook ad is, it's a platform called Facebook, a very, new and upcoming platform called Facebook, not quite unheard of, this platform called Facebook. I never heard of it before. And it's basically, on Facebook you can advertise and run ads, and like you saw just now, right, when you are actually scrolling an ad, sometimes Facebook will deliver you some, posts, and those are basically people that actually paid Facebook to run, to run those ads. And the advantages of using Facebook ads is, number one, it's a very scalable platform that you can go from 0 to 10K per day. Yes, 10K per day, you heard me right. Relatively fast. And if you're actually interested in how I was able to take a product from 1K to 20K per day within like 10 days or something, 10 days, yeah, around 10 days, I highly recommend you to go down in the link in bio and actually, link in description, and actually watch some of my case study and learn from me. Those are free content, so you can go and watch it. And also you can get relatively consistent results year in and year out compared to Instagram influencers, right? It's a great long-term strategy, and it's only growing and growing. More people are gonna use it. Sure, it might get a little bit more expensive but it's still growing. Works very well with content interruption marketing. So basically, when people are on Facebook, in a way you can create artificial demand for any products that you sell as compared to Google ads, because when people actually use Google ads, they already have a buying intent. But on Facebook, people don't have a buying intent, and then they basically are on the platform and you actually show them something through a very amazing, descriptive, eye-catching video, and they're like, oh my god, this product is so cool, and they might actually want to go to your website to buy the product because they saw an ad on your Facebook, on their Facebook profile, and they like it on their newsfeed, and then they decide to go and buy the product, and then you make a sale, and you're happy, okay? So those are the advantages of Facebook ads, right? It's great, it's so scalable, very consistent, and it's, kind of cool. However, there are some disadvantages as well, and the first one, which is very common, most of you guys probably know, you need to test and invest money to get started with Facebook ads, and ideally you want to start with at least $2,000 to $3,000 to kind of get the ball rolling, get sales, and then maybe find a winning product. For me, I think I spent around $5,000 or $7,000 before I actually found something that worked for me, but when it worked really well. And it also takes a lot of time to master the platform. It's not like a platform that you just, okay, cool, I'm gonna learn it for this week and I'm gonna master it for the rest of my life. No. It's literally a platform that you learn every single day. Even for me right now, every single day, things are always changing. Facebook, it's super complex algorithm. Every single day, I'm always refining my strategy and then keeping up to what's actually working right now. And here's the next point, which is Google ads and Instagram influencers. The reason why I put those together is because I don't intend on spending so much time explaining them, because it's not a platform. Those Google ads and Instagram influencers are not avenues which I'm actually experienced in. So be aware that right now, everything I'm talking about Google ads and Instagram influencers are coming from my very limited perspective, although I spend like $10,000 on Google Ads, but Instagram influencers, I never actually did an Instagram influencer post. I just want to put it out there so that you guys know to not take my opinion so seriously, alright? But you can kind of take it seriously as well. That's cool. What is a Google ad or Instagram influencer ad? I'll kind of just lift it up somewhere up there so you guys can see. Basically, a Google ad is when someone go on Google and search for a particular product, and then they get seen a sponsored post on the top of the keyword search. And then when you click on it, you know, you have to pay. I mean, the advertiser have to pay for a certain 4 clicks, right? So if they get 10 clicks, maybe they pay $1 per click and they pay $10 to Google Ads. Instagram influencer is a little bit different. Concept is the same, but it's a little bit different. And basically how it works is you contact Instagram influencers, people who have hundreds and thousands of followers, tens of thousands of followers, really cool, good looking, famous male and female models, whatever the niche is, alright? And you basically tell them to, you know, I want you to advertise one of my products and I see that you're a good fit, and then you send the product to them, or maybe you don't, or you just kind of send them the ad and then they post on your profile, and the hundreds and tens of thousands of followers actually go and will see the product, and when they see the product, increases the chance of them actually going to your website and buying on it. Alright, so that's how an Instagram influencer ad. However, here's the caveat with Google Ads in general. Google Ads is not as scalable compared to Facebook Ads, but the results are actually pretty consistent from what I noticed with Google Ads. And Google Ads is actually a platform which I don't exactly understand, but I have a consultant that is working for me to help me manage this Google Ads thing, which is pretty cool. And it's a really great add-on to Facebook Ads because of remarketing display ads that you can use on top of already running Facebook Ads. Because with Google Ads, how it works is you can actually remarket those people who went and saw your ad on Facebook, and then when they search for a product on Google, they can actually, you know, be seen like your ads that you can show them. So that's a really cool, great add-on to increase your ROAS and get more sales and stuff. And with Instagram influencers, it's great for very low budget beginners because you can spend like $10, $20, $30 to get a shout out, but it's not a reliant long-term solution because, you know, you can get, you know, like 10 sales today, but then if you don't contact influencers tomorrow, you might not get a sale. And then the thing is, influencers are humans, they are unreliable, they are not like robots like Mark Zuckerberg. So they are not definitely something to rely on long term. And here's my suggestion, right? You want to try everything out and see what works for you, but ultimately you just want to stick to one platform and just grind it out on that one platform until you completely master it. Whether it's Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram influencers, whatever. That's where the big bucks are made. Because here's the thing, I notice a lot of people, they like to jump from ship to ship, boat to boat, and that's the reason why they don't get any success, because they just keep moving around and just like, you know, they don't have to focus. If you want to really make some serious money, you gotta focus on something, one thing, and just double down, triple down, quadruple down, five down. That's not even a word. But you gotta really, you know, test what works for you, see what works, and then just double down on the platform which you will actually find some results in. Okay, moving on to the next point, which is actually crafting your winning ad creative for Facebook advertising. And this is a pretty cool point, right? And this is basically for you guys who are somewhat like a beginner, intermediate, and thinking already about how to advertise on Facebook. And the reason why we talk about Facebook is because that's a platform that I'm familiar about. And you might be wondering, why is this so damn important, and also how to decide when to use image or video ads. The reason why this is so important is because, number one, I noticed that in my whole dropshipping career, my whole dropshipping journey, an image ad or video ad, having a good image or video ad is literally like 50 to 70% of the equation. It sounds crazy, but it is, right? The creatives are so important, man. If you have a really amazing ad, you can literally decrease your cost per sale by up to 4 times. And here's what I did. One of my products that I was selling in the past, it was an indestructible shoe. You guys probably heard of it before if you have been in the game for a while. I went from decreasing my cost per sale from $80 all the way down to $20 because I just changed my video ad. So that's about video ad. And because of the change, it eventually got me to generating over 500k in sales. That's pretty fucking crazy for one product. And how to decide when to use an image or a video ad. And here's kind of like how I do it. For an image ad, a lot of times, you know, we only advertise on products which are very simple without much explanation needed, like the fashion niche or decoration stuff, you know, the home decor products. Because in the fashion niche, you're selling a lot of clothes, a lot of pants, a lot of shirts, sunglasses, whatever the product may be. And people don't really need to actually understand how the product works because it makes sense, right? If you're selling like a sunglasses without any like utility or anything, it's just a sunglasses, and people are gonna be like, it's a sunglasses, I know what it does, you know, I just want to see whether the design is cool or not. And you can just use very simple AliExpress supplier images and then editing it either through Canva and add, you know, the website Canva. You can go Google it up if you don't know what's there. And by adding a discount banner onto it saying like, oh, 50% off today, or making the image look more appealing by, you know, increasing the brightness and stuff like that to make it look nicer than it actually is, although it kind of works, but don't go the extreme because your customer might not be happy if they find out that the product doesn't actually look exactly as advertised, but it's something you can do. And with video ad, we basically run that for 95 to 97% of our sales. That's where our sales comes from, right? Creating a montage of videos from clips online, and I want to kind of like put this in because there is always a copyright risk when you're using, you know, clips online and creating a montage out of it, because people might see the content and see their face inside and they will be unhappy. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? But for me, I've settled the risk, and I just want to let you guys know, so when you guys get DMCA'd or maybe even sued, it's not a problem, but probably won't get sued, and that happened to me before. But I don't know, it might happen though. It might happen. It's not gonna be a fault if it did. But here's just how I do things, and I'm just sharing with you guys my strategies, and you are free to use it or not, but don't come and find me if it didn't work for you, alright, if something went wrong. But this is just what I do. And what you can do is you can use Adobe Premiere Pro to actually edit the video that you created a compilation from. And if you are uncertain about creating good, high converting video ads, I highly recommend you to go on Jordan Welch. Basically, Jordan Welch is a very amazing e-commerce smart guy, entrepreneur, one of the best, you know, e-commerce guy that I met in real life. You can watch his videos on creating video ads for the best knowledge, because that's actually where I learned how to make video ads when I first started out dropshipping. So I highly recommend you my source as well, and you know, it's cool. Next point, which is the key components of a winning ad creative, and this is gonna be a little bit interesting and you may wonder why. Number one, I find that when it comes to making amazing video ads, you need to have a very attractive hook, right? So basically the hook is the first scene of the video. It needs to be so eye-catching that makes the audience want to watch it fully. And you can do that by emphasizing on a pain point or showing the wow factor of the product. It's very important. And then the second thing is having various angles and various selling points. And basically what you want to do is you want to demonstrate the product being used from different angles, as many as possible within the time frame of 30 to 60 seconds. I find that the products that actually did the best for me are ads that, you know, are between 30 to 60 seconds, so I highly recommend you guys to do the same as well. And next point, which is having dynamic scenes and using very high quality clips. Ideally, the clip should be shown quickly to the audience, and it must be very high quality, because if it's not, you know, people will not be turned off. People will be turned off by it. People wouldn't want to actually be inspired to want to watch the video completely, right? So it's important to have high quality clips. Next point, which is text layover, basically explaining how the product works so it's easy for the audience to understand. And I find that it's pretty interesting because some of the products that I sell, especially products like in the kitchen niche, most of the time you don't really need a text layover unless the product really needs some explanation. Because I noticed a lot of video ads in the kitchen niche especially, they don't really have any text layover and it works amazing as well. So I'm just sharing with you guys what has been working for me. And let's move on to the next point, which is some winning ad creatives breakdown I want to share with you guys, which is gonna be fun, right? It's gonna be fun. Okay, so the first ad I want to show you guys, I just want to break it down real quick for you so you guys know why your products work and why it doesn't work. Okay, give you guys some, you know, reference points to work with if you are really like new or if you're advanced and you want to kind of improve your game. So basically the first ad that we have right here is this, you know, reusable silicone lid, and guys, it literally got like 189,000 likes or something, 36k comments. Crazy. This video probably did like 7 figures in sales or something. It's absolutely insane. Basically, it's just like a reusable, you know, like lid, like some kind of container. It's called a Ziploc, and they even spell it wrongly. So basically, why this product works so well? Because number one, like I said, you know, the clips were really dynamic. Okay, it's not really high quality, and you know, the clips were really dynamic. And the product, okay, the product is amazing. This product was really amazing product because it helped the world. It helps people to stop using plastic. You know, people really wanna, you know, make the shift and kind of like help the environment and stuff. So it's definitely gonna, you know, number one, help the world, which is why I always, you know, always emphasize on it. If you sell a product that really help the world and it creates a net positive in the world, people are gonna be naturally inspired to want to buy the product, and you're gonna naturally make more money as well. So it's like a win-win if you sell like net positive product like this one, right? People don't use plastic and they use like this product instead, like a silicone lid and something. So yeah, this is one of the videos that did really well, right? High quality, not high quality clips, but they have very dynamic clips, and the reason why, showing many different selling points, different pain points, not pain points, but different selling points of the product really fast. So that's what you can do for your ad creative. Next video, which is this indestructible shoes, and this is an ad, right? And basically the reason why this ad works so well is because they just showcase the product. I think this scene is just amazing, showcasing how it's indestructible. And basically this product is the reason why it actually works so well, not exactly the video ad, but the product, because this product is just like a crazy winning product, massive audience, massive market, solves a pain point, super trendy, super cool, and it actually it creates a net positive in the world as well. It's almost like a revolution. It's like a new kind of shoes that people are just like, oh my god, I've never seen this before. And you can't find this in retail stores as well. Moving on to the next point, moving on quite fast because getting a bit tired as well. Which is just image ads. So I want to show you guys these image ads. Oh man, I have 4 ads I want to break down for you guys. So cool. Basically I have just 2 video ads and 2 image ads that I want to break down for you guys. So the first image ad is this glamorous, sparkling, glittering shoe, which I thought was really cool, and it's just an image ad that had over 300k likes. So I just wanna share this with you. I wanna just emphasize that when it comes to image ad, to finding good image ad, you don't really need to be so creative or anything. Sometimes this kind of AliExpress supply, I'm pretty sure this was from an AliExpress supply, somewhere in the first image or something, worked extremely well as well. And then you have this other product, which is just like a canvas product, and then I don't know if it's actually from AliExpress or what, but stuff like this works as well. So sometimes you just have a good product, and then with a nice image, it's gonna sell really well. Okay, and the next point, which is building your high converting website, and this is when it gets really interesting. And basically the software that I use to create high converting website is called Shopify. And if you want to set up Shopify, I highly recommend you to go on my link in the description. You get a free trial, a 14-day free trial that I have basically partnered with Shopify. I'm an affiliate. So if you do get Shopify using my link, here's one thing I'm gonna do for you, man. If you actually are a beginner and you're starting out and you use my Shopify link, you actually buy Shopify through my link, man, I'm just gonna give you free one-to-one mentoring through the text, man. So whatever questions you have, I'm gonna respond to you. Alright? And you want to keep it simple, okay? Using a free theme is fine, whether it's a Brooklyn theme or like whatever. Don't overthink the theme, because I find that when it comes to choosing your theme, so many times it doesn't really matter that much. The conversion rate is around the same unless you're using something like Turbo, but even so, it's still kind of the same. And for me, for my new stores, I use Brooklyn theme, so you can use that as well. You want to focus more on the product page than the overall branding vibe of the website if you plan to run a short to mid-term dropshipping general store, which is what I always preach on my YouTube channel. Because the truth is, most customers don't really go through your homepage and all that stuff. When they land on the product page, most of the time they really know whether or not they want to buy this product. So you just have to focus on your product page a lot. And good copywriting plus having great product images on a website is the key to high conversion rate. Alright, having really good copywriting and great product images. No one really talks about this, but product images so key to conversion rate. And if you're unsure, if you're uncertain, if you don't know how to create a high converting website, highly recommend you to model after a dropshipping website that's working really well and improve upon it. And I'm about to share with you guys some dropshipping websites, so keep it. Okay. The first dropshipping website I want to share with you guys, which is really amazing, it's a website called shoppingnetwork.com, and the second one is in Inspire Uplift. I'm going to share with you guys step by step. Alright, so this website Shopping Network is crazy. They do high multiple 6 figures every month, some at least 6 figures, like super high numbers every single month. And you can see, it's kind of stimulating. They have so many stuff, and it's really cool because if we go on their product page, their homepage is really big, many categories, but that's not the thing which actually get the sales. But the sale, okay, we're gonna go to the product page. What I really like about the product page is they have a really big add to cart button. The numbers are big and it's very clear, so people know exactly what they're gonna buy, and it makes them want to click on add to cart. Even me looking at this right now makes me want to click on add to cart. However, the only thing that I don't like about this product page description is just looks kind of ugly. I think it's like a Shoptimized theme or something, and it's just not that nice. And they have frequently bought together, which works really well as well. breathing deep. Frequently Bought Together is a great software to increase your AOV, so they have it. Recommended products as well. So yeah, this is just an awesome website. I'll show you guys how it looks like. And you also have Inspire Uplift, and this website, they do $2 to $3 million every single month. So this is definitely a website that you might want to model if you are kind of like a beginner and you're uncertain about your own dropshipping journey. Highly recommend you to actually go through these websites and kind of spy on them and see what they're doing right. Don't exactly test the same products that they're selling, but then you want to look at the products that they're selling and actually kind of ask yourself, okay, why is this product working so well? And I really like this product, this pelvic hip muscle hip trainer. It helps help girls to kind of like get a nice booty, for those men, if you guys like it. So it's a pretty interesting product, right? Just like squeeze and then you get the booty and stuff. And I like their product images. I think they actually hired this this like lady over here to to photograph her ass of her using this product. So it's pretty interesting, right? Because I don't think this product, this image is found on AliExpress, so they probably hired her or something and they just this picture. So it's by the way, this is a pretty cool product, kind of like went a little bit off topic, but this is a pretty cool product, and I think it really kind of solve a problem, but it doesn't exactly solve a problem, but it helps people keep fit, keep their ass fit and so on. So it's pretty good, for us men as well. So moving on to the next point, which is the way in which you can increase profitability like crazy by using a landing page. And this is something that I actually never really shared much on my channel, right? And this is actually quite an advanced to intermediate to advanced strategy, which I'm about to share with you guys. So if you're a newbie, might not resonate with this, 100% cool. You don't have to watch it, but basically you can see on the bottom screenshot, I shared with you guys a product and one product and one landing page, which literally generated over 860,000 US dollars, not like Indian dollars or anything, US dollars in sales from this one product and one landing page and multiple ads. Okay, so this strategy that I'm using recently has been working like crazy. And basically it's using a landing page, and by using a landing page you can literally recreate your offer in a way that persuades your customer to buy so much more that you increase your AOV by 3 times, by up to 3 to 4 times even sometimes, right? This is a trick that I use to scale my product from barely doing 1K per day with just a normal product page, literally like 1K per day to like 20% profit margin and stuff, to generating over 20K in just one day, to 20K per day, from 1K per day to 20K per day by using this landing page strategy. And the product that I was selling ended up doing well over $800,000 in revenue from just one product and one landing page. So definitely strategy has been working really well for me. And if you want to find out how I actually use a landing page, how to actually turn your product page into an amazing landing page, what you can do is you can watch my free case study in the description below to learn the basics of how I do it. And also a very cool thing which I want to share with you guys is I'm also releasing a paid case study in the next couple months probably on how I actually done this. And basically I'm gonna go through literally every single step along the way that hasn't been shared anywhere on YouTube on how you can actually create a landing page from the product that's already kind of getting a little bit sales here and there from your website, but not at the point that you want to kind of like use, not at the point where you can actually scale beyond 6 figures. I'm gonna show you guys how you can actually take a product doing just $100 per day, $200 per day, and with just using a landing page, transforming the same product into 10, 20K per day. Literally, it's gonna be crazy. So if you're interested, I'm gonna release this paid case study. I'm in the works of actually making a video, filming the content and stuff. It's gonna be released probably like around next month or 2 months after. So be sure to stay tuned in my YouTube channel if you wanna actually find out how to take a product page, create a landing page of the product, and then scale it to like 6 and 7 figures from just one winning product. And this has literally worked for me, not just with this one product that you see over here, but it has been repeated multiple times, right? It's not the one time, it's something that works really consistently. So this is a strategy that I want to share with you guys, which I think will help you guys, and it's not gonna be free, it's gonna be paid, because I believe there's so much stuff that it's just insane how much money can make you. So it's just not fair if I share it for free, and I want to make some money as well. It's kind of fair, it's a fair transaction. And yeah, I think that's it for this video, guys. That's literally it for this video. Thanks for watching this video till the end. If you actually did watch this entire 1 hour video till the end, you're a freaking boss. You learned a lot today, and I want you to actually take this information that you learned today and use it in your business, use it to transform your life, use it to make some money and get the freedom that you want. Help your friends and family out as well by sharing with them this YouTube channel, by sharing with them these videos that you watch for free. And if you actually did learn something, I would really appreciate it if you guys hit a like and also subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment on one thing which you absolutely learned, which blew your mind today. Could be something like the landing page, or could be anything like the product research, or anything, just anything which you learn today. I want to see what you guys actually learned and what you actually took from this video. And also last but not least, if you want to actually scale your business from where you are at right now, maybe you are doing like a few $1,000s a day, or $1,000 per day, or even a few $100s per day, or maybe you're a complete newbie, and if you want to work with me one-on-one, right now is the perfect time, because I'm actually left with one more spot for my students. I'm opening just one more spot for this entire year. If you want to work with me one-to-one, it's gonna be a super, intensive program, mentorship program. So if you are interested in working with me one-on-one, all you have to do is just go below in the link in description. Link in the you know what I mean, right? The thing below. What's that thing? Yeah, the thing below. And look for the one-to-one mentoring application form, and then just go into it. I will ask you some questions to see if you are the right fit for me, and then that's it for this video. I think it was really nice, and it was really long. I think it was over an hour, and I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, motherfuckers.